Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. So I'm traveling through different time zones. So this might be coming later than what usually one might be. However, it really doesn't matter. The crypto market is open 24/7, 365. It'll be morning somewhere. So here we have the white wedge that I had drawn a few days ago. And that certainly has broken down. Very similar to the blue upward pointing wedge, which also broke down. The yellow one too. And there was another one here as well. So you can almost say series of upward pointing wedge patterns. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these wedges or fractals, which only here it started having very similar bottoms. Here and here were very different. And while this drop was from 71.60 or so to the current level, or the lowest was, let's say, 67.51, so about 400 points, I can assure you it knocked out a lot of the weak hands. It knocked out a lot of the would-be sellers at any signal of a decline. Maybe they bought here and they saw the breakdown and they panic sold. Who knows? But I had also drawn this line that one more dip could be a potential. And this would have taken price back down to the support line, which it pretty much has already, and rise up again. And if this is correct, price comes this much closer to the apex, which currently sits at around the 15th of April. Now, from now until the 11th, the next couple of days or so, or the 12th or 13th, in this range, what must happen, first of all, is that this support must hold. It can be easily and temporarily be pierced, just like you saw here and here, and it may do so again. Remember that needle and thread is sewing around the long-term support line. But note also the decrease in the size of the upward pointing wedge patterns. The overall size is declining significantly. So here, I think if the support, and I expect the support to hold, only be amenable to temporary piercings, the support should rise. The support should hold and the price should start rising in a few days. And ideally break out of this mega blue symmetrical triangle. So let's look at this again. If we have another, so here's a symmetrical triangle here within the larger blue one. So if the support holds then this could dip one more time, and maybe it might even go below a little bit for a few days, couple days, and then come right back, something like a V-neck type of return. But I had drawn this out about a week ago, saying this could be needs to be something that needs to go into your awareness. It could be the last attempt of the sellers because the seller population is decreasing. No matter how hard they try, the effect is becoming less and less and less. So going back to here, yes, we could have one more dip and a rise, and the MACD could dip and rise as well. That would be the most ideal scenario, and therefore my primary count as of about a week ago or so, last week. I want to revisit this that I posted last night. The fractal similarity could be pretty amazing. That current correction, it could be more probable to prior correction either here or even here. Right here, which is a fractal of this too, or even here as well. And this is a logarithmic chart. So you got 1, 2, 3 fractals in sequence, and this could be the first of the three. 1, 2, 3. So in fact, this might be more on this relationship. And after a phenomenal rise, there could be a small correction, and another big exponential one, and so on and so on. 3 times in sequence. So you could have this in 3. So it'll look something like this. Well, never mind, I'm not going to draw it, but I was going to draw 3 sequences, but I think it's too early to do something like that right now anyways. So let's keep that in reserve. But meanwhile, let's see how this plays out. I don't think it'll be a long, big, extended correction. Could be, yes, but I don't think so because back during this time we were having the Mount Gox fiasco. And that really gave to many what seemed like a death blow to Bitcoin, but it survived even that. All right, more to come. Let's see how this week plays out in the pricing, but I think it'll be quite a bit on this scenario. We may get a temporary dip, even down to maybe 6,000. And that'll scare the, you know what, out of a lot of people. It'll be a great way if I really wish we would have a stab down, a wick, and up again. That'll get rid of a lot of stops that are just waiting below there. All right, have a great day.